In this video we're going to look at creating a ranked auction, and a ranked auction is a very powerful tool in procurement power to get the best value out the market from your suppliers when you're looking to negotiate with your suppliers. It's a tool that allows you to negotiate far faster and more efficiently and effectively than you would dealing outside of procurement power and dealing via email and phone calls and that sort of thing. So what essentially happens here is you create an event, you put out a piece of business in that event to say that you're looking for a supplier to supply this product or service. You invite suppliers along to bid for that product or service, and have a timed event where the suppliers will see where they rank against each other in bidding for that piece of business. So if there's 4 suppliers, they will see if they rank 1, 2, 3 or 4, and as they bid down, whether it be on price or on lead time or on payment terms or whatever else, they will see their ranking improve. So it's up to the client how they configure this event. They can make it all about price if they want to, if that way inclined, or they can add in other variables like payment terms, like lead time, and weight the event accordingly. It's really up to the client how they do this, and they can use whatever means are most important to them. So for instance, if lead time is pertinent to the client, then they can weight the lead time accordingly in the event against price, and therefore the best price and lead time combination will win the piece of business. So what we're going to do is create a ranked event here, and we're going to invite some suppliers to come along and bid for this business. So what we do is we go to create event, and we're going to create a new event. We're going to create a ranked auction, so I'm going to leave that event type as it is, and we're going to call it event 13, and I'm going to set a time frame here of the 16th of March at, let's call it 16th at 7 PM maybe. I'm actually GBP. Send an email automatically to suppliers to remind them. So plan type reverse, this means that the best price wins. In this particular example, I'm not going to add any variables in it. So plan type means the lowest price will win. If I put forward here, it means the highest price wins. And you use those type of plan types when you're perhaps selling some scrap or something like that to scrap dealers. So for this one, we're putting reverse, which means the lowest price will win. Auto time extension means that if anyone bids in the last 5 minutes, then the timing will increase by another 5 minutes. So it stops people bidding in the last few seconds to win the auction. So if anyone does bid in the last couple of minutes, it will extend by 5. And you can go to a drop down box here. So what that means is if anyone bids in the last 5, then it will be extended by a further 5 minutes. And for this particular one, we're going to put a duration of 30 minutes. And also a minimum bid increment of 1%. That means you can't sort of do a really small decrease in price just to rank number 1. You must have a minimum bid increment of 1%. I can change this, is again completely customized by myself. I can put 10% if I want to. I can make this 60 minutes if I want to, but I'm going to just leave this as 1% for now. I can put auto time extension of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. It's really up to me how I do it. And if you want some advice on that, then you could call us about it. So that's how I'm going to create my event, and I'm going to save and continue. I'm not going to enable a questionnaire for this particular event. If you want to have a look at questionnaire examples, you can see those in another video. I'm going to create a lot though, because I need someone to bid on something. So in this lot, I'm going to say lot 1, grey carpet, and I've got 200 meters squared, so I go down to my unit of measure of per square meter, and I'm going to say that's currently £20 a square meter. I can add a supporting document here, specification, date data tables or whatever it may be for this particular specification. I'm not going to do that today, and I'm going to save changes, and then my lot is created. So this is what everyone's going to be bidding on in the auction. And I'm going to go to next, and I'm not going to create any variables in this event. You can see me create variables in other videos. I'm just going to click next, and this is all about price. The lowest price supplied by the customer will win this piece of business. I'm not going to add any variables or questionnaires to weight this event accordingly. It's purely about price. And I'm going to save and continue. There's one document here which is our terms and conditions, which the supplier will see when they get the event invitation. So I'll go to next, and I'm going to add a group of suppliers. So I've got these 3 suppliers under my carpet suppliers, and they all pull in once I add that group. And then I'm going to go to next. Then I can see the final detailed summary of the ranked auction. So what's going to happen here is that we are going to start now, and we're going to have a reverse auction type. It's going to last for 30 minutes, minimum bigger increment. There's no questionnaire, 1 lot and 1 document, and we can bid on partial lots, and these are the suppliers that we're going to invite. And then schedule event, and those suppliers are invited accordingly. And that's how you create a ranked auction in Procurement Pal. This one's only on price, so if you want to see other videos on how to create ranked auctions with variables and questionnaires, you can see other videos on that. If there's any questions on this particular video, please email dan@procurementpal.com.